All right, Dad and I are running over to Home Depot. We're walking in right now. I just saw my sister's Jeep parked next to mine. Gotta get some PVC. The insulation board is covering the PVC because of the height that we're adding to that flat roof. See if we can run into my sister in a minute and see my niece as well. We just grabbed our PVC pipe and there's my sister. What's up? Casey, how are you? Good to see you. Hey, that's who she really wants to see right there. She doesn't care about me, obviously. All right, see you guys. Good seeing you. Have fun out there. Back on our way back over to this job site right now. That was really cool that we got to see them for a few minutes. We'll get this PVC pipe added and continue with this project. So the ISO board is not just sloping this roof so that the water flows properly, it's also insulating the interior of this home. So at this stage of the job, you can safely say, don't get screwed, get glued. All right, now as we wrap up waterproofing these flat roofs with the TPO system, the next step is going to be selecting a tile for these mansard roofs. Now originally, the homeowner was considering going with a barrel clay tile, but we got surprised when we pulled up here today. Let me show you what this looks like. All right, now this mansard roof I just walked out from over the front entry is not a big deal. There's a lot of structure holding this roof up. It's gonna hold the weight of a tile roof, no problem. Where we got the shock this morning as we're pulling up is this mansard roof. It's also considered an eyebrow roof right over this garage. If we put concrete tile or clay tile over this section, it's going to collapse in the very near future. We now have to come up with something that's going to be much lighter. So originally, this was not on the plan. Take a look at how this is bolted through. My concern is anything heavy sitting on this structure, it could potentially collapse in the near future. We just completed phase one of this project. The TPO is all in place now. We are now working on the other side of the flat roofs where we have these mansards. We're installing copper, we're soldering that copper, and once we have the tile on site, we'll then install the tile along these mansards, but check out this TPO. Now where you see this Z-bar installed, we have caulking sitting right above a piece of trim. What we're gonna do now is have the stucco contractor come. He's going to stucco to this point, wrap the top of this parapet, never said parapet in my life. We're going to wrap this parapet in stucco. Once the stucco is in place, they'll be primed with the masonry primer, and I've talked the homeowner into going with an elastomeric paint so that we don't have any cracks. Now, one reason we're not using a parapet cap metal here is as we get to these details, and there's a couple of them across the perimeter of this roof, I didn't want to end the parapet cap metal here. From the front side or front elevation on the house, it would have looked really bad. So we're going to use that elastomeric paint in all these critical areas. All right, now on the other side of this TPO flat roof, we have a couple small mansards, and where I'm standing at right now is a mansard that faces the back side of this house. And we're installing 16-ounce copper wall flashing along these block walls. We've soldered each one of these joints. Now, once we have this all complete, we'll then be ready to run our drip edge, our valley metal, and then we'll be ready to prep this roof for a new concrete tile. just completed this project behind me. The tile is installed now. The TPO roof is in place. I recommend that the homeowner go with elastomeric paint on all these walls where the parapet comes and overflows so that we have a good waterproofing system on these walls. A couple of homeowners weren't too happy as the original house was knocked down. It was built in the 1930s. This new house though resembles that 1930s look. I have a feeling that when people enter this house, they're gonna think, wow, nice remodel, but it's a brand new build, similar to some other homes in the neighborhood that were built in the 1930s era. As this project comes to an end, there will be a pool added to the back. There will be some artificial turf with a putting green, similar to some other homes in the area. I can't wait to show you this project when it's done entirely. We'll end up doing a walkthrough on the interior space as well. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button. Till next time, see ya.